Choosing where you'll spend the next few years of your life, learning, growing, and probably making some unforgettable memories isn't just another checklist item. It's one of the biggest calls you'll ever make, setting the stage for so much of your future. You're not just picking a place to get a degree, you're picking a launchpad for your dreams. And let's be real, when it comes to picking a university, the big, shiny, famous names often shout the loudest. Everyone knows them, everyone talks about them, and there's this undeniable pull towards that prestige, that instant recognition. It's like everyone wants that designer label for their education, right? But what if I told you that chasing that famous name could actually set you up for a less than amazing experience? What if there's something way more important than just reputation? Something that could completely change your university journey for the better? Stick with me, because understanding this one thing can save you a world of regret and help you find the perfect fit, not just the famous one. Now, it's easy to get swept up in the hype. We see those big-name universities on TV, hear about them from friends, maybe even have family members who went there. The thought of saying you got into that school feels pretty good, doesn't it? It's a badge of honor, a conversation starter, and in our minds, it automatically means success. It's almost like a reflex to aim for the most famous universities, isn't it? We think they'll open every door, guarantee a great job, and just generally make our lives easier. Let's take an example scenario. A student called Alex from your hometown. Super smart, top of his class. And he has his sights set on one of those super prestigious Ivy League level schools. He gets in and everyone is ecstatic. His parents throw a huge party. It is a big deal. But a year and a half later, Alex comes home, completely deflated. He has dropped out. He tells everyone, "It just wasn't me. The classes were massive. I felt like a number. And everyone was so competitive, not collaborative. I felt lost, completely on my own." Alex had chased the name, and in doing so, he lost himself. He realized that the glossy brochures and the impressive ranking didn't tell the whole story of daily life there. They didn't tell him about the kind of support or lack thereof that he'd find once he was actually on campus. This isn't an isolated story. So many students fall into this trap, prioritizing a name over what they truly need to thrive. They end up feeling isolated, overwhelmed, and like they don't belong, because the reality of the university doesn't match the image. The truth is, while reputation matters, it's not the only thing that matters, and sometimes it's not even the most important thing. What truly paves the way for a fulfilling educational journey and a strong start to your career is finding a university that's a good fit for you. Think of it like this. A designer suit might look amazing on a mannequin, but if it doesn't fit your body, it's going to be uncomfortable, restrictive, and you won't feel your best in it. The same goes for a university. Fit means finding a place where your individual needs, your dreams, and your unique way of learning all align perfectly. It means looking beyond the headlines and digging into the nitty-gritty details that actually shape your day-to-day experience. So, how do you find this perfect fit? It starts with looking inward. Before you even open a university brochure, ask yourself some tough questions. What do I really want to study? How do I learn best? Am I a big group person, or do I prefer smaller, more personal settings? What kind of environment makes me feel energized and supported? What are my career goals, even if they're a little hazy right now? Once you have a clearer picture of yourself, then you can start looking outwards, doing some serious detective work into potential institutions. Don't just skim their websites, really dig deep. Let's break down the real factors that should guide your decision, because these are the things that will truly impact your university experience and beyond. First up, course content. This might seem obvious, but it's deeper than just picking a major. Two universities might offer a computer science degree, but the actual courses, the professors, and the specializations within that degree can be wildly different. One might focus heavily on theoretical computer science, another on practical application and software development, and yet another on AI and machine learning. You need to investigate the specific course content. Are the classes challenging in a good way, or do they feel like a rehash of high school? Do they align with your academic interests and, crucially, with what you envision yourself doing after graduation? Don't just look at the degree title. Actually, look at the required courses, the electives, and even the course syllabi if you can find them online. Reach out to current students or even faculty members if you're serious. Ask them about their favorite courses, what's tough, and what really gets them excited. You might discover a hidden gem of a program at a less famous school that perfectly matches your very specific interests. Imagine going to a university known globally for business, but you actually want to specialize in sustainable tourism. That big business school might not have the depth you need, while a smaller, lesser-known university with a dedicated program could be your ideal launchpad. Next, let's talk about the support system. University is tough, no matter how brilliant you are. You'll face academic challenges, personal growth moments, and sometimes just plain old stress. What kind of safety net does the university offer? Do they have strong academic advising that genuinely helps you navigate your courses and career path? Or are you just a name on a spreadsheet? Are there tutoring services readily available if you struggle with a particular subject? Crucially, what about mental health resources? College can be a pressure cooker, and having access to counseling, wellness programs, and a compassionate support network can make all the difference. Some universities, even famous ones, have notoriously poor student support systems because they expect students to just sink or swim. Others, regardless of their fame, pride themselves on nurturing every student. A supportive environment is absolutely vital for not just surviving, but thriving. Think about it. If you're struggling, a famous name on your degree won't magically make your problems disappear. Good support, however, can help you overcome challenges and succeed. Then there's location. This often gets overlooked, but it's a huge part of your overall experience. Do you want to be in a bustling city with endless opportunities, cultural events, and internship possibilities right outside your dorm room? Or do you prefer a quieter, more rural campus where you feel part of a tight-knit community surrounded by nature? What about the weather? Believe it or not, a perpetual grey sky can really impact your mood. Does the location offer good access to what you love to do? Hiking, museums, a particular type of cuisine? What about proximity to family, if that's important to you? Sometimes, being too far from home, or in an environment you truly dislike, can add an unnecessary layer of stress. Your university experience isn't just about the lectures. It's about the life you build outside of class too. A university might be world-renowned for its engineering program, but if it's located in a remote area and you thrive on urban energy, you might end up feeling disconnected and unhappy. Now, let's get real about cost. This is often the elephant in the room. Higher education is expensive, and you need to compare not just the sticker price for tuition, but also all the other fees, living expenses, books, and even travel. What about financial aid opportunities? Scholarships, grants, work-study programs. These can dramatically reduce your out-of-pocket costs. And perhaps most importantly, evaluate the long-term impact of student loan debt. Is that famous university worth taking on six-figure debt if a slightly less famous but equally strong program costs half as much and leaves you with far less financial burden after graduation? Weigh the return on investment carefully. A degree from a highly ranked institution is great, but if it means starting your adult life buried under a mountain of debt, it might not be the best investment for your future. Financial freedom can be a huge advantage. Another critical factor is teaching style. How do you learn best? Are you someone who thrives in large lecture halls, absorbing information from an expert at the front? Or do you prefer smaller, more interactive seminars where you can ask questions, debate ideas, and engage directly with your professors and peers? Some universities are known for their huge classes and a focus on independent study, while others emphasize hands-on learning, group projects, and close mentorship. Think about whether you prefer a more theoretical or practical approach. If you're a hands-on learner and you pick a university that's all about theoretical lectures and independent research, you're going to struggle to connect with the material and might feel disengaged. A good fit here means you'll actually enjoy learning and absorb the material more effectively. Finally, we need to look at career outcomes. This isn't just about job placement rates, though those are important. It's about the quality and type of career opportunities available to graduates. Do they have strong connections with industries you're interested in? What kind of companies hire their graduates? Is their alumni network robust and active, offering mentorship and networking opportunities? A famous name might get your resume a glance, but a strong alumni network and specific industry connections from a lesser-known university could be far more powerful in actually landing you your dream job. Research where graduates end up, what their starting salaries are, and how quickly they advance. Talk to recent graduates if you can. A university's true value often lies in its ability to launch you into a meaningful and successful career. And sometimes, a specialized program at a non-famous school will have better, more direct pathways into specific industries than a general degree from a globally recognized institution. So, when you're making this massive decision, remember Alex, don't let the shiny allure of a famous name blind you to what truly matters. By focusing on these real decision factors, course content, support systems, location, cost, teaching style, and career outcomes, you're not just picking a university, you're building a strong foundation for your future academic success and your professional life. It's about finding the place where you will thrive, learn, grow, and truly become the best version of yourself. If you want to dive deeper into how to research specific university programs, check out this video right here.